Hey guys, Coldbrew here. Welcome to another Racial Legends video, guys. This one will be an account takeover for Captain Caveman. We're gonna do a clan boss takeover. I've already built the team and I'm gonna be showing you the clan boss team. I already had built, I think, a team for this account before. Was doing about 50 million on Ultra Nightmare, but he said to me, man, Coldbrew, I want to build a much stronger team. I know I've got the champions, and he does have them. He has the complete kit to build the Pavo Ultra Nightmare team, the team that has currently the top damage dealt in Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. That team has over 300 million damage dealt to the Clan Boss, and it's an amazing team. Pavo did a great job in building a team and actually showcasing the power of the Guardian set from the Forge. Unfortunately, right here, can't see that, so there it is, the Guardian set. So unfortunately, we didn't have any Guardian gear on this account to actually utilize. So the run actually didn't go the full way that I would expect, like reach the around 130 turns. We also didn't have any toxic sets available, so the damage limitation is there. So first things first, let's go over the champions that this team needs. It's a team that needs LYDIA, Krisk, Brogni, VALKYRIE, and then Iron BRAGO. These are the 5 champions that it needs. First things first, the speeds that are required, you can definitely find the range over on Deadwood Jedi's page. I did go with a bit of strict speeds in terms of Krisk the Ageless, and be very careful when you assign the gear on each and every one of your champions through the perception and speed sets, because those on the decimal points, because the perception sets, let's say, give a 5% speed boost right here, the decimal points might throw you out. So make sure you insert every last bit of speed gear that you have on your champions when you're trying to build a clan boss team that has very specific speed ranges. So first things first, LYDIA. The way that I've built LYDIA was so that he can actually use her in other areas of the game as well. So perception and speed gear right here with 170 speed, going for about 4,000 defense and over 230 accuracy, enough so that she can land all her debuffs. Going for masteries right here, of course she's fully booked. Going for masteries with War Master and then the defensive route right here for the counter attacks. Of course, if you want to get more damage, that's of course gonna increase your stats in the end. And then Krisk the Ageless, a champion that's definitely needed to build this kind of team. Definitely Stalwart is needed because he gets hit a lot with those AoEs. He's got the ally protection going, and he also needs to have some accuracy as well. But the gear that we had available on this account was not the best. I mean, I've got critical damage gloves here, and then this defense chest has critical damage and critical raid, resistance, and HP. I mean, no other defensive stats, no speed available, but we definitely managed to go to the range of 239 speed that was required. And then next up, it's gonna be Underpriest Brogni. Underpriest Brogni, I've totally built with a random set of gear. Ideally, this champion can be built with the Guardian set, but as long as you keep a healthy amount of defense and HP, and then focus on your critical rate and critical damage, then you should be fine. I want a little bit of accuracy also on Underpriest Brogni, because remember, he also applies an HP burn, which is really good if you want to do some damage. 271 on his speed, but of course the speeds can vary. He needs to be the fastest of them all. Second fastest should be your LYDIA, and then third fastest should be Krisk. And then going on to the fourth fastest would be VALKYRIE. VALKYRIE, another fantastic champion. Not many players have VALKYRIE available, so I know how hard it is to build and to have a champion like this. Even so, the gear that we have is very random. I mean, I've got a common item right here that has a defense percent primary right here with very random stats like attack and flat HP and flat defense right here, but I've still used it and it works wonders for this team. You're gonna see the total damage dealt in the end. She's got very minimum stats of 32,000 health, 7.1k defense, and just barely 200 speed, 40% crit rate, 100% critical damage. Not focusing on any of the other stats, all about the defense and getting that speed right there to the 200s. She needs her A2 fully booked, of course, and then mastery is very similar to everybody else. This could change to this one if you want to, but I didn't want to waste any more gems, the damage difference would be negligible, as the most amount of damage comes from Brogni and Iron Brago. So finally, Iron Brago, the fifth member of this fantastic team that Pavo built. 34,000 health, 4,000 defense, 199 speed, so 1 speed less than Valkyrie, 100% crit, 277 critical damage, enough accuracy so that he can land his decreased attack, so 234, and that's it. If you do have a toxic set, that's ideal for Iron Brago instead of these sets that I have on right now. A Savage set would also work for me right here, but they weren't available on this account, so I used whatever I had in terms of getting more critical damage, get those bigger numbers in it. He's fully booked, as everybody else in this team, and then very similar masteries than everyone else that I've shown you so far. Didn't go the support route, no need for that. That 5% decrease in damage taken is huge actually on the clan boss if you're building a team that wants to last for more than 110. So that is the team. Definitely solid team if you've got the champions, can one key all difficulties, all affinities, because of how many buffs are available to the team. So let's go in the clan boss and see what we can actually do. So starting out the run, the setup is pretty easy and I'll show you how to do this. It's Brogni, A1 on turn count 0, A3 with the Lydia, and then we'll have Chris. We just do our A1, so our default skill. Then it's A2 with Valkyrie, pretty easy. And then A3 with Iron Brago. Going into turn count 1, we just need 3 more moves and that's our setup. So it's gonna be Brogni A3 here. Applies the block debuff buff. A2 with Lydia. And then Chris with the A2. And that's the setup, guys. You can auto from now on. And that will be your setup until the end of this run, and depending on how good of a gear you have, this run can almost go indefinitely. Pavo's team actually went all the way to 300 million, and that was over 135 turns. So that's where you should be aiming to stop the run, because the run will fail if you don't stop it by that time, just because of the amount of turns that your team is going to take. So I'll let you watch the rest of the run. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it's just a little bit boring. It's the same thing over and over again. Everybody's attacking. But remember here, if we had Iron Brago with the toxic set, our damage would be way higher, just because of that poison sensitivity and all the poisons that Iron Brago could apply, in addition to the critical damage that he would be doing with the high critical damage set. So I'll let you guys watch for a little bit, and then I'll show you guys how much damage this team did in the end. With the mediocre gear that it actually has, it did more than a 1 key. It did an amazing amount of damage, and it was definitely an almost 2x the amount of damage that this account was normally doing in Ultra Nightmare. So enjoy the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.